Oh, this is a whip snake. Looks gravid too. Okay, so this here.
Yeah.
What
the hell is going on?
Okay, so we've come out to this joint for an eastern brown in the chook shed, which we're trying to flood out or dig out, and we happen to find a whip snake, which looks to be heavily gravid, which means pregnant. This time, remember this time last year we caught one and it dropped eggs, Ollie? Mm-hmm. So this here, entirely up to you if you want me to get rid of it. I won't charge you any extra for getting... These are venomous but not deadly. If you got bit, I've had a mate bitten, he reckons a few weeks later you're still squeezing gunk out, but it'd be like if you were stung by a wasp or something.
Yeah.
So they're not deadly, but they do live in groups. It's entirely up to you because it's about to have babies. The babies are going to be here, so if you want me to take it, I will.
Yeah.
But I'd just like to let people know that this is totally not a brown snake, even though it's a sort of brown coloured snake. This is, they're in the same family, but this thing is pretty much harmless. As you can see, it's not trying to bite. They're very timid little snakes that'll flee whenever they can. They are mildly venomous, as I said, it would hurt if you're allergic to it or anything like that. But see how it's got like a grey sort of colour?
Yeah.
Don't nip me, girl. I have not been tagged by one of these yet, and I'd rather not find out. But if you can see his eyes,
yeah, just
for future reference, okay, so see those little yellow marks around the eyes?
Yeah.
It's a bit hard to see. And he's got a black mark under his eye, so his eye itself looks a bit like a comma shape. And then the two yellow bands, like brackets around it.
Speech bubble, yeah.
Yeah, yep. So if you think of things like punctuation marks, it's got the comma shape eye or a speech bubble if that's how you want to remember it. And then the two brackets around his eyes.
Yeah.
There's a yellow face whip snake. You can sort of see how it's a bit more grey in colour and it changes to this brown, and even in the sun, bring it in sun, Ollie, and see if it does it in case you see one in the sun. They'll go even like a green sort of colour.
Oh, yeah.
See back towards his tail there. You can also have hinge there.
Yeah.
That can become quite bright and orange or red as well. Yeah. So mainly that face is the best way to tell that you have a yellow face whip snake.
Because are their browns a similar colour?
Oh, browns can be this sort of colour. They can be black. They can be just a nice golden brown colour, or a very drab poo coloured brown.
The one in the shed looked like it was a grey.
It was much bigger than this, was it? Because these guys don't get any more than, say, a metre at the most.
Yeah, no way.
I'd say what you got in your shed there is an eastern brown snake, and that's the one that is to be concerned with. The eastern brown snake is the reason all these snakes get tarred with the same brush.
Okay.
You know, so it's
Yeah, okay.
So it's entirely up to you whether you want him gone, because he is still a venomous snake.
Yeah.
And it is pregnant, so you're going to have more. But just remember, these guys, they're not deadly, and to get bitten by them, like, how many times have we tried to catch these and even we can't, Ollie, because they're so quick and fast and they just scurry.
Yeah.
And even now I've caught it, it's not trying to grabbed it and hurt it, it will swing around and give me a nip.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they are communal. They tend to live in groups of about 5 or 6. So just be wary that there will be more of these guys around. So if you can learn to identify them. If you ever want them gone, by all means, I'm happy to do that for you.
Yeah.
But they're nothing to worry about. Yeah. Definitely not life-threatening. Yeah. Starting to get a little bit nippy. Starting to get a bit... Yeah, whip snake. How cool is that?
I can tell by the snail. Are they really dangerous?
No, not at all. We'll put it in this. So we've got this little whip snake that we just caught at Ballandean. I'm going to let my son have a crack at releasing this one. It's cool to get a whip snake. Would have been nice to have got the brown snake they called us for, but I'll take a whip snake. At least we didn't come home empty-handed, and we don't see as many whip snakes, so it's good when we do. Beautiful snakes, aren't they? So take a look at that eye. Take a look at that face. Pattern on the face. That's where they get their name from. Yellow-faced whip snake. Okay. Venomous, but not deadly. It sting you, It hurt like hell if it bit, but it's not gonna put you out of business anytime soon. Gorgeous little snake, isn't it? It's a bit unsure of what's going on, so maybe just lift that bag up a bit, Owen. Encourage him to come out. Oh, goes. Or her to come out, I should say, because this one, you can't always, it's usually pretty hard to tell if a snake is male or female. When they're chockers with eggs like that, it's pretty easy to tell. Gorgeous snake. It'll probably take off if I try and get any closer shots. We'll see how close it let me get. There we go, just let me get right up and personal. Oh, no, there we go. Disappears into the bush just like that. If you didn't know better, you'd swear there's no snake there at all. I can just see its tail a bit. And just, say, not even 50 metres that way is Quart Pot Creek, which has a little bit of water left. This guy will be right here.